Welcome back to the Smash with Ash show. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Ashley, and today we will be making chicken piccata and a lemon butter garlic white wine sauce with capers, and it'll be so good, so stay tuned. But before we get started, you know I have a word today, and the word is James 4 verse 4 says, "You adulterous people, don't you know that friendship with the world is hatred towards God? Anyone who chooses to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God." So being friends with the world means embracing the values, attitudes, and priorities of a fallen world system that opposes God. Because you cannot be friends with the world and commit the sinful desires and pleasures that the world commits and expect you'll make it into God's kingdom. Having friendship with the world rubs off on our character. And you got to remember, bad company corrupts good character. So be careful who you keep around in your circle, because this is not the season for compromise. It's not the time to blend in and live lukewarm with people. It's not the time to ride the fence between your faith and the world. We are living in the final moments, and that demands a shift. The rapture will not be upon those who play church with no change. It will be upon those who surrendered their own will to live God's will. So if we say we believe in God, we need to walk as holy, faithful believers and not stay engaging in sin, willfully living lukewarm. Because there is no middle ground. Either one is devoted to God or at odds with Him. When we prioritize the sinful desires and continue to engage in them, living lukewarm, then we're essentially becoming God's enemy. Because we cannot serve two masters. Either we choose to love God and follow His commands and cut off everything that's tempting us to go back to our sinful desires, or we stay engaging in it and never change out of a lukewarm believer. And God is just telling us all this and waking us up to it to just change our ways. He's a loving Father, and He just wants us to make the best decisions, because the wages of sin is death, and it leads nowhere but consequences. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and make our chicken piccata, so stay tuned. So we're gonna start with our meal prep, and you're gonna start by slicing each chicken breast in half lengthwise to make thinner cutlets, just like this. And then we're just gonna pound that chicken with a meat pallet until it's nice and thin, just so our chicken cooks evenly when it's ready to cook. And I seasoned it with adobo seasoning, onion powder, and sazón seasoning, and you can season it with whatever you prefer. Then we're gonna boil our noodles in oil and salt until al dente. Then we're gonna strain it and set it aside until ready to use. Then in a skillet on medium-high heat, you want to pour some oil in there. And right now we're making our dry and wet batter, and I use Parmesan crusted panko crumbs with 3 eggs and flour, and I seasoned it with salt and pepper. Then I'm going to dredge my chicken in my flour, then my egg mixture, and then dredge it in our Parmesan panko breadcrumbs. And now it's time for the chicken to get to crackling in that grease. And I just put it in there nice and slow and seared it on each side for 3 to 4 minutes until it looked nice and golden brown. Ooh, just like this. You can't tell me that don't already look good though. Like, come on now. Come on. Now it's time to make our lemon butter garlic pasta to go with our chicken, and I went ahead and chopped up 1 shallot and minced 5 garlic cloves. Then in the same pan we seared our chicken. I melted 1 tablespoon of butter along with 1 tablespoon of flour and made a roux and allowed it to cook for 3 to 4 minutes till it got light brown, and sauteed our shallots and garlic in there. Poured our capers in there. Added 1 cup of dry white wine, a half cup of chicken stock, and like 4 tablespoons of pasta water along with a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Then I added 3 tablespoons of butter and allowed that to melt, and then squeezed 1/4 a cup of lemon juice in there, seasoned with onion powder, adobo seasoning, and gave that a stir. Added my pasta back in, and make sure you season your pasta to your desired taste as you go. And then I grated some fresh Asiago cheese. And now it's time for plating. You want to drizzle that sauce over your chicken. Then you want to garnish it with a little bit of parsley. And you know you got to add some more cheese on it. And ooh, this is what we looking like, guys. This is what we looking like. Hey. So we are ready to try our chicken piccata. It looks so good. First, I'm gonna try this chicken. Oh, look how nice and tender and white and juicy it looks. The seasoning on that breading is so good. We use Parmesan crusted panko crumbs, by the way. And with the noodles, ooh. The pasta and that white wine buttery garlic sauce with the chicken, it is so good. This is bomb.com. You guys need to try this recipe and let me know in the comments what to make next. So thank you guys for smashing with Ash. If you enjoy hearing words of wisdom of God and smashing good food, then hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos because your girl will be back soon.